here we are again. Everyone, welcome. Now, this is moving on to the advanced here. This is a video that outlines how we can use Castr to take a broadcast from software such as OBS or StreamYard and broadcast across multiple Facebook pages and also to both Facebook and YouTube. This one is a little bit more complicated, so I'll go slower, but apart from one or two key steps, it's relatively straightforward. So the first thing is I'm just going to explain to you what Castr does. I'm going to log in here, and I have my login credentials, and you'll see when things open up, you'll come to a dashboard, and the dashboard allows you to see live streams, pre-recorded streams, video hosting and paywall, but don't worry about those two. Let's start with live streams first. So the issue here is that we have a broadcast that we're preparing in OBS and we're wanting to send it in multiple directions. Okay, if you click on the description here or the heading, you'll find and you'll see the significant number of places we do. When I'm doing it, we broadcast to. So I happen to broadcast to Peterborough Methodist Circuit, to my own profile. We could broadcast to Yaxley Methodist Church page, Whittlesea Queen Street, YouTube, which is crucial as a backup, Crowland Messy Church, and Churches Together in Whittlesea and District. Ordinarily, I would just say that really the two that we're trying to queue are YouTube events, which is YouTube itself, and Peterborough Methodist Circuit. So how do things work? Well, effectively, our software pumps the stream into Castr. It will appear here, and then it will be broadcast out, and we need to toggle some buttons. The key thing is that in order for the software to know where to send the video, it needs a couple of pieces of information. One is an address of where it's coming from, and the other one, crucially, is a streaming key. I won't uncloak that, but you can see you can copy them here. So I'm using OBS at the moment, and OBS, if you're interested, it's difficult to sort of demonstrate from cold, but it allows me to you can see start streaming here or record a whole kind of video presentation. It works a little bit like the overlays of PowerPoint. So for example, that happens to be the backdrop of my of one of my desktop screens. I can add a camera. I go down here and say I'd like to capture video capture device. If I go to that, I could select my camera there. I don't think it's going to let me because the camera is already in use. Oh, nice, it will. So there you go. There's my camera here. So I'm able to put that over the image of my desktop. You can see there's two elements in the sources there. I'm just sort of showing you this out of interest. So there's a display capture, which is the monitor. If I double click on that, it gives me options for the monitor I might want to use. Okay, and then I can be a little kind of picture in picture kind of thing here. And you could have a whole range of things here. You might want to show a video. If I want to add a video, I can do that. And basically, I'm not really going to give an introduction to OBS, but it gives you a flavour of what can be done. And the scenes are on the left, and you switch between scenes. So it's rather like different scenes in a theatre with different things making it up. Makes for a smooth transition. So when you see on my broadcast, I go, for example, from a video presentation into my camera and moving from one scene to the other. But that just gives you an idea of why you might want to use that. If you go to settings in OBS, and if you go to stream, you'll see actually I'm set up for something else. That's my own personal connected canal. I'm going to disconnect that. Okay, but the service that I'm wanting to provide, here I've got a whole dialogue, and these are services that enable me to that provide streaming services. So Castr is on there. You can see Castr.io, so it's already programmed in which case it will just probably ask for a streaming key. But using the settings on OBS, go to Castr.io, click on that, and then if you would need to enter your stream key. So just dropping back, I'm just going to click cancel there for the moment, but if I drop back, that's my stream key here. So I'm just going to click on that, so it's copied to clipboard. Okay, I'm going to go back to OBS, click on settings, click on click on stream, click on click down here and find out what am I after. Oh, it's done it wrong. No, I don't want that. Sorry, it's not worked. Well, it has worked, but hang on, where are we? Okay, so we're stream, service, there we go, it's on service. Show all, Castr, stream key, cut and paste that in, and then apply. Okay, and that's it. Now when I start streaming from here, I press start streaming. I'm going to do that for live now. Okay, it's now connecting. I've got at the bottom here green light saying that I'm connected, and it's telling me how many drop frames and anything. But if I now go across to Castr, there we go, it's just coming up, and you'll see that a stream's come up. Okay, so there's me. Okay, so that's what's going out. So that's what happened. The software is pushing it to Castr. And as I say, StreamYard, there'll be a service for StreamYard and other things as well. So if you want to broadcast to multiple platforms, you start ticking these off here. So you just click Peterborough Methodist Circuit. Now, this is where things get a little bit harder. We're not live out now. So this image is being sent to Castr. Castr is not sending it out now. In order, you need to click on these and they go green. All right? But we're not doing that at the moment. Here's the awkward one, and that is to go live on YouTube. So to go live on YouTube, I'm just going to open up under my, I've got all of my websites together. Peterborough Methodist Circuit YouTube. I'm going to open it in a new tab, and it'll open up here.
Welcome.
I go to go live on Peterborough Methodist YouTube page, making sure that you're logged in. You know, looking for the Auburn cross. Click go live there, and it will give me this dialog screen here that will just come up. Usually, when you go live, you'll get the previous headline from the title of the previous stream. So, for example, did prayers on the 28th, which was Monday. Edit that. If you don't edit it, it will overwrite it in YouTube. So edit it, and I'm just going to put today's date. So it's the 29th of March if I were doing prayers, and save. Okay. Now you can see that there's all kinds of settings here. And again, what it's asking for is the stream key here that is present in Castr, so you copy it across. Okay, I'm not going to do that for you now, but you copy that across. And then once you come back here, if I were to click Peterborough Methodist Circuit, then, and if I were to click YouTube events, it goes green and they go live. There's a little bit more things that you can do. So the metadata is there, that's underneath saying what is what's the content, and you can change these as well. Okay, stream titles for each of them. Likewise with YouTube doesn't load stream titles in that way. So basically, if I were to press, I'll delete it, but if I were to press YouTube events now, the green toggle indicates, although it says connecting, indicates it's going through YouTube itself. And you'll see it here coming through. Can you see? Okay. And the same would be true of Facebook. If I twig on my own profile, may as well do that, and we'll go back to my profile later, just my profile. If I click on that. So as it connects, usually waiting for a solid green. It's connected now. So just hi folks, I'm just outlining how to use Castr to relay a broadcast across multiple sites, and this is going across to Facebook page right now. So when you've finished your broadcast, you can click away on the green buttons, toggle those off. There we go. But you'll see that you've still got the picture here because it's still coming through from your OBS or your streaming software. So I'm going to go down to OBS. If I press stop streaming, it will stop the stream. And as you see, if we go back now to Castr, that'll actually, in a second or two, we'll lose the picture. I guarantee you. Yeah, honestly, we will lose the picture because it has no stream. Okay, maybe if there we are, and we've lost the picture. Okay, so that's how to deal with live streams in the morning. If you are able to broadcast to YouTube at the same time, big and brave enough, then that's fine. Pre-recorded streams are significant as well. There's one that we use, Sunday morning worship. Okay, and again, what you need to do is to upload your stream to here. It allows one at a time, and it just goes to Peterborough Methodist Circuit site. So if Nikki, say, recorded a service, we put it through Handbrake usually. That's what's required because we need to get that file size down, okay, because it won't allow more than a gig. So basically, if I delete that, which is what was on there, and I toggle those off, basically what happens is I add the video and I import from my computer. Right, and let's sort of just find one of the videos that we're going to use. There's probably a good number. Where's my videos gone? There we are. We'll just find a video. So it's going to be going live on Facebook. How to open that, and you can see immediately that we've got a problem because the file should be CBR encoded. It's not recommended, but we can upload it. And this is where I'm sort of saying that's where you'd use Handbrake and the Castr settings that I show you in the Handbrake video to deal with that. So click to upload that file. We'll just try it. It shouldn't take too long, and you can see it uploading. Now it's saying that in the current format the stream would be unstable. It's not to say that it won't work, and for just demonstrating, it will be absolutely fine for us. But we upload it, okay, first, so it's there. Now, if you are if you are uploading half an hour, or if you're uploading 800 megabytes, that's going to take quite a while, isn't it? Just to check it's going to play, you can press a play button here, and it will come out, and hopefully we'll get it playing. Hi, hope you're doing all right. This is a very quick video, so we know it plays. Okay. Then in order to make it go live, it's live there, you're looking for green buttons all the way around. Okay, so the first thing is that you need to schedule the date and the time. So you click down here, there's obviously a date. Let's put it for, say, tomorrow, and let's put it out for 10:30. I've clicked that. You need to save it, right, and then that's then fixed. It's telling you that it will go live with that video in 20 hours 13 minutes, but I can tell you that's not going to happen, and this is the key thing, is that you need to switch on the stream. Okay, so I just toggled it up there. Okay, and that's now linked and ready to go. Okay, so that's how it'll just refresh itself in a second. That's how Castr operates for if you're uploading ahead of time. Okay, so it takes a little bit to get your head round, but a really sort of useful tool. Really opens up, say, if you're using OBS because you want a bit more versatility. This will let you do it. I hope that's not too much information overload. Take care, stay safe.